All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, if there is such a thing. Welcome to today's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can't even say simulator today. Simulator live stream. We're in the King Air 350i. We're going from Laramie to Kimball, so we're going from Wyoming to Nebraska, and then we'll continue along in Nebraska. We're going from Kimball to North Platte, and we'll be done for the day. So, waiting on, there's Chris, waiting on Mr. Addies. Come on, Mr. Addies, if you're here, say hello, give me a thumbs up, something, please and thank you. Joseph, where are you? Oh, come on, Addies. There he is. All right. There we go. All right. Let's go. All right, let's get in here and get things started up. We'll be on our way. Yes, I was looking for you, Mr. Addies, so we don't have a hiccup like we did yesterday and you're coming into the stream late. Trying to avoid the well, I'm just trying to have a nice ooh, wow, it snowed here. Well, that's okay. Interesting. All right, let's make sure our co-pilot is not talking just yet. Let's get everything turned on. Oops.
TAWS system test. Okay.
All right, looks like our engines are started. Right, there we are. All right, let's call in for our clearance.
Denver approach Froggy Tree, 1 Tree IFR to Kilo India Bravo Mike ready to copy.
Froggy Tree 1 Tree is cleared to Kilo India Bravo Mike Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.9er squawk 1301. Clearance point 30 minutes from now.
All right, we got that.
Froggy Tree 1 Tree cleared to Kilo India Bravo Mike Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Departure is 125.9er squawk 1301. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Froggy Tree 1 Tree read back correct. Good day.
Kilo Lima Alpha Romeo traffic Froggy Tree 1 Tree is taxiing
All right,
to
let's see
runway
what the altimeter reading is here. Plug in 3009. there, and land here just to be safe. We'll get an updated one once we get in the air. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go right through this. Oops. Let's go the other way. Didn't even see the stuff pop up. Oops, let me minimize that. Alright, here we go.
Kilo Lima Alpha Romeo traffic Froggy Tree 1 tree, taking off runway 21 south departure.
Forgot to do one other thing real quick. We'll do that before we go. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. There's that, and I'm also going to put on that.
Oral warning, okay.
Alright, let's go. Hello, fish guns. How are you? Nice to see you here.
Stall.
Oh, I didn't even put any flaps down on that one. Or, yeah, I didn't drop any flaps. Oops. I totally forgot about that. That's okay, we're in the air. We're on our way.
Denver Center Froggy Tree 1 tree is at 7,700 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
Alright, let's get our updated altimeter.
Denver Center altimeter
Oh, we weren't too far off.
0.08. Continue to Lima Alpha Romeo as planned.
Alright. Yeah, nice to see you here, fish guns. We're on our way to Kimball, Nebraska. We're above the snow clouds, it looks like. We'll probably go to 17,000 feet here in a bit. And once we get to 16, We're pretty close to 16. So everybody had a good weekend. Hello, Amela. How are you? Nice to see you here. No. Let's bring up our flight plan so we can keep an eye on that. We're going to do an RNAV approach today once we get to our destination. It's almost like there's this solid land right. Well, there is, but it's like there's a whole nother layer on top of the. I'm doing okay. Yeah, we've got a second day of somewhat warmer weather. So, yeah, I might go for a walk later on. Once we conclude our flying for the day, I might get dressed and, well, I'm dressed, but, you know, put on comfortable walking shoes and then go outside and go for a walk. So let's take a look at our. Let's see, we are going to there. Okay, just need the approach. What is our minimums? We need to be at 7,000 feet, 6,700. There. And there.
Froggy 313, climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Froggy 313.
There we go. Alright. Let's have a look at our flight plan here. Okay, we need to be. I'm guessing we need to be at 6,700 feet. For sure. Alright. We might have to land this one manually. I'll get back to the chat here in just a moment, folks. Yeah, we're gonna have to land this one manually, so we're not gonna use a. We're not gonna hit the approach mode. We're just gonna. We're gonna line up and then we're gonna put it on the ground. Come on. Sakes.
Froggy 313, you are 500 feet above your assigned altitude.
Wow.
Maintain 17,000 feet, altimeter 30.44.
Well, that's a huge change.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Froggy Tree 1 tree.
It would be nice if you told me that before. Does the same thing here. All right, now we should be at the right altitude here. Wow, look at this. Wow. That is some nice scenery right there. Look at that. Back off the throttle a little bit. We are cruising. There's a way to get the wind. I don't remember how to do it. That's all right. Hey, Crankman, how are you? Got more vacuum cleaners yesterday. Congratulations. I did your flight on Friday. Hopefully you got a chance to watch it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We did the West Cincinnati or Cincinnati West to, what was it? I have it written down. To Shelbyville Municipal. Yeah, it was a nice little flight. Yeah, good stuff. So you've had a chance to catch that. Back to pretend I was a removals man to get the old fridge out of my house. What a melon broke. I got a 77 Hoover convertible. Wow, that sounds very fancy. A 77 Hoover convertible U4101 and a 1983 Eureka. Oh, okay, yeah. It's there on Friday. It's got it says viewer requested flights. Yours is the second flight, so or if you want to watch the whole thing, it's up to you. So yeah, you're welcome. It was a nice little flight, a couple nice little airfields. So yeah, it was good stuff. Yeah, you weren't in, so I figured, well, we'll just go ahead and get it done, and you could watch it whenever you have the time. So, wow, look at this. it's almost like, in a way, it's just like a weird sort of desert, it seems like, you know? Even though it's not, it's just snow on the ground, but it's got that, almost like a moon-like, you know, like we're on the surface of the moon, you know? That's crazy. I'll go to say I should start a vacuum cleaner business. My dad's friend said that. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the backside. License, I finally got them all gold. Well, congratulations on that, Chris, for completing that. That's awesome. Alright, we are on our way to leader. And we should start doing a little bit of reduction in altitude. Okay. Right, yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to start boogieing down to about 11,000 feet.
Froggy tree, 1 tree. Request 11,000 feet.
Froggy tree 1 tree, descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Froggy tree, 1 tree.
Froggy tree 1 tree, descend and maintain 9,500 feet.
Wow, all the way to 9,500.
Descend
Okay.
and maintain 9,500 feet. Froggy tree, 1 tree.
Wow. So I just can't help but buy it. Well, it sounds like that's your passion, Crankman, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's probably, I guess, worse worse things to buy. I don't know. It's yeah, it's quite an interesting hobby, I guess, or passion that you have, but there's nothing wrong with that, because you're saving things that should be saved. You know, they can be fixed up and used again. So, nothing wrong with that. So tomorrow we're going to go from North Platte to Sioux City in the 350i. So that is continuing our journey. Wednesday, Sioux City to Moline. Thursday, Moline to Indianapolis. Friday, the 11th, is Bex's flight. We are going from Stansted to Rovaniemi in Finland. We are going near the town of Santa in Finland. That is the closest airport. So we will be doing that. We will be doing that in the Cessna Longitude business executive jet. So do join us for that. Ooh, there was a little bit of a stutter there, it seemed like. Huh, interesting. Thank you all for coming in. We got 5 viewers. Thank you for the 3 thumbs up. Appreciate that. We try to fly 7 days a week. This week, no early or late flights. Everything will be on schedule. I was going to have an appointment Wednesday, but that got canceled. So I am appointment free this week, thankfully. So we will be on track all week unless something else happens that I don't foresee. Well, I wouldn't say that you're hoarding the vacuums. I mean, you're trying to keep something alive that people just toss out and don't even give a second thought about it.
Foggy 313, contact Denver Center on 127.905. Good day.
I should get an updated altimeter reading here.
127.905, Froggy Tree 13. Denver Center, Froggy Tree 13, 9,600 feet. Froggy Tree 13, Denver Center, altimeter 30.45. Continue as planned.
Not a huge
Froggy
change.
13, you are 4 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 10 approach by OMBIE transition. Cleared to OMBIE. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 10 approach by OMBIE transition. Cleared to OMBI Froggy Tree 13. Froggy Tree 13, contact Denver Center on 125.9er. Good day. 125.9er Froggy Tree 13.
There you go. Okay, take care. Nice to see you, old Crankman. Have a good day. We'll see you again.
Foggy 313, Denver Center, altimeter 30.45. Continue to OMBIE as planned.
Alright, so we're going to go to 7,000 feet. We need to be at roughly 6,700, but we're not going to use the approach mode. We're just going to put it right on the ground here. Oops. Once we get to our destination here, I'm going to go ahead and close this because we don't need to know when to hit our approach mode. We're just going to fly it in ourselves. Oops. Need that. Perfect. Alright, so we are at 7,000 feet. Wow, look at that. That is insane. Oh, look, you can see our shadow on the ground right there. Right below us there. You can see a little shadow moving across the ground. That's pretty cool. There it is, right off the left wingtip. There's our shadow. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at you. You love the snow. Well, you can have as much of it as you want, Joseph. That's all on you. Alright, let's go ahead and get some flaps down so we start slowing down here. Good morning, Mick. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? We got one more flight to go, so we're just going to land here. We're going to refile and head to North Platte. So you're just in time for the for the fun part of the flight, the part that everybody looks forward to. There's that one, so we should be turning. Our airport is somewhere over here. Alright, now we're going to turn. I think once we make this turn, we should be right on track for the airport itself. Let's have a look here. Nope. Alright, so that's what we got left, basically. We're almost there. Got a little bit to go. So airport is somewhere over here, actually. I'm trying to see if we can see any kind of runway lights or anything to distinguish the airport from the ground. I don't see anything yet. So far, a nice flight. We will stop here and then we'll refile and head on to North Platte, and we'll be on our way, and we'll be done for the day. Thank you all for joining me on a Monday morning. Hopefully it's a good start to the week for everybody. It's always a good way to go, if possible.
Foggy 313 descend and maintain 6,700 feet.
Interesting.
Descend and maintain 6,700 feet. Froggy 313.
You got it. Alright, so our airport's got to be coming up here in sight here in a moment. For going to 6,700 feet, which was the minimum for the RNAV approach normally. But we're not gonna use that. We're just gonna fly straight on. We'll land it ourselves. So that's the only way we know how. It's all you ever saw. Been in trouble with the FAA since the day we started flying. Alright, I don't see it yet. It says we're right on, we're in line with it, so I am going to go ahead and drop the landing gear here. Drop the rest of the flaps. Some really neat scenery today, that's for sure.
Froggy 313, you are 8 miles west of Kilo India Bravo, Mike.
You got it. I salute you.
Froggy
There it is, right there.
313. Kilo India Bravo Mike traffic. Froggy 313, 8 miles west inbound RNAV runway 10.
All right, here we go. You drop kids off and adults are arguing outside the school, so I shouted shut up and it actually went quiet. I felt amazing. Mick. Mick. Oh boy. Mick. That is... All right, here we go. That's a good one, Mick. I like that. As if kids don't have enough to worry about. Seeing adults or their parents argue is not something they need right now in their lives either. I would agree with that. Does not solve anything. Okay, we are on approach here.
Kilo India Bravo Mike traffic. Froggy 3133 miles west inbound RNAV runway 10.
Boy, the runway is not plowed. That does not give me a good, warm, fuzzy feeling as we come into land here.
500.
For all I know, the lights are all iced over. Boy, we are way off the... Way off. Oops. Oop. Uh-oh. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, crap. Well, that was not the landing I was hoping for. Well, we made it. Boy, it was really hard. The runway was invisible until we almost got right on it. That was not good. That was hard to pick out the edges of the runway. But we're here. We are here. So welcome to Kimball, Nebraska. Local time is 8 minutes after 5 in the morning. It is not sunny out yet, I can assure you. We will refile once we get to our parking spot and shut everything down. Just let everybody know we are clear of the runway.
Kilo India Bravo Mike traffic. Froggy Tree 1 tree is clear of the runway.
We're just gonna go find a parking spot. Yeah, it was not a nice landing at all. No. That's probably one of the worst, the roughest landings we've had in this plane in some time. It was not very good. This plane does not want to steer now. Alright, looks like we're going to turn to the right here coming up. Different. Oh, like two different parents. That's not good. Well, looks like we have somebody here waiting for us. Oh my God, these warnings every time I go to shut down. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the battery. That should stop the flight. Should stop the flight. Oh my goodness, why is this not turning off? Why is it not shutting the flight down? Well, I'm not going to get credit for that flight. I said to stop as soon as we shut off the engines, and it doesn't. Go figure. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and refile for our next, because let's see here. We landed, right? So you see it right there. 30 minutes flight time. Now, the one that we did on Sunday isn't here. I lost those hours for some reason. I don't get it. All right, go to Kimball. K-I-B-M. And we're departing from parking number 1, which I think was pretty close to where we were. Yep. Looks like it, possibly. Depart. And we are heading for North Platte, KLBF. KLBF. North Platte Regional. And we're coming in on ILS 30. Should be that one. Yep. Arrive. ILS 30. Bingo. Direct departure, direct arrival. Yep. There we go. Ta-da. So we'll taxi out, and I think we're going to take off. Yeah, we're going to take off almost like the way we just came in, and then we're going to turn, and we'll be on our way. I think we're only going to, we'll just put 18. Well, you know what? Let's just put 17. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. All right, let's do this. All right, we're almost ready. We'll get in here, get things started up. We'll be on our way, and then we'll wrap the stream up for today. I figured these were kind of short little flights. We might as well just knock them out together. And it's snowing again. All right. Let's make sure we're not talking yet. Perfect.
Oral warning, okay. Oral warning, okay. Cause system test, okay.
More snowy weather. Mr. Addies is ready for more snowball fights if anybody is willing to have a match with them.
Denver approach, Froggy Tree 1 tree ready to copy IFR clearance to Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot.
Froggy Tree 1 tree is cleared to Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.9 squawk 5775. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Froggy Tree 1 tree cleared to Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure is 125.9 squawk 5775. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Froggy Tree 1 tree, read back correct. Good day.
Alright, let's get our...
Kilo India Bravo, Mike, automated weather observation 2100 Zulu. Wind, 29er tree at 14. Visibility, 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, minus 16 C dew point, 10 C altimeter tree 020. Kilo India Bravo, Mike, automated weather observation 2100 Zulu. Wind.
Alright, we'll go taxi here in just a moment. Just want to get that altimeter put in. So we have that all set. We are at least on our way to the correct altitude once we take off.
Kilo India Bravo Mike traffic Froggy Tree 1 tree is taxiing to runway 28.
Just gonna go right through again here. Probably not the best way to do it, but because we can't ask for a pushback, we're kind of. Why is this? Any other time this thing is like ready to go, and now all of a sudden it's not. Go figure. Once we get to our ready point to get on the runway, we'll get a couple things pulled up on the displays so we can track our information, especially as we get ready to land. In the world is this? What? Have an umbrella person? We're almost ready to get out of here for our second stage. Our second leg, I should say, not second stage, but second leg.
Kilo India Bravo Mike traffic Froggy Tree 13, taking off runway 28 departure to the east.
There's that. Shut up, warning. I know the brake's on. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's get this pulled up. Definitely, let's get this zoomed out first. That pulled up. Flight plan. Active. There we go. Alright, now we're set. Well, it's rainy here now. They were talking. I don't think you want to fight with Amela in a snowball fight, Joseph. I don't think Amela would fight fair. Just saying. It might be more than you can handle. Then Amel would have to take you to the Bronx in your tidy whities. I don't think you want that either. Yeah. I would reckon so, Joseph.
Denver Center Froggy Tree 13 is passing 5,500 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. Froggy Tree 13 Denver Center altimeter 30.20 continue as planned.
And away we go. I think the only way you would beat Amela in a snowball fight is if you threw a package of beef patties on the ground and ran. That might be the only way. I wouldn't even turn around and look back. Be like, oh, Mella's eating beef patties. I'm out of here. Or even better, you throw some beef patties and a thing of croissants on the ground, phew, you're safe. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oops.
Foggy 313 climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Froggy 313.
I would run, yeah. Otherwise, you know you're going to get a beating, Joseph, and then you're going to get dragged over to the Bronx in your tidy whities. And that will be the last we see of you or hear from you. So we get this nice, ooh, there's another little flicker there on the screen. Well, as long as we don't have any kind of a crash, then we're okay. As I do recall from last year, Amela does owe you a trip to the Bronx. I don't think Amela's forgotten about that.
Foggy 313 contact Denver Center on 118.
Alright, let's see if our altimeter's changed at all.
Good day. 118.475, Froggy 313. Denver Center, Froggy 313 is passing 14,800 feet, climbing 17,000 feet.
Froggy 313.
Oh, it has changed quite a bit.
0.36 continuous planned.
036. If you throw a snowball in the middle, make sure you hold out a latte and a cookie and you'll be safe. Or, yeah, a stroop waffle, yeah. You know, even better, Amilla. I got a better idea. We'll take Addie's and his bully and send them both to the Bronx, and then they have to fight their way out together. That'll solve the problem right there. That's a good idea, actually. I like that idea. He's in his bully to the Bronx. That's a good idea. No, you wouldn't, Joseph, because you'd be worried about getting your butt kicked too. See, in the military, especially at basic training, if the drill instructors or drill sergeants get the hint that you don't like somebody within your platoon, guess what? They're going to stick you two together, and you're going to have to sort it out. And generally what happens is, because there's this pressure, you have to look out for one another. Eventually, whatever idiotic things you thought about the other person disappear. Because, yeah, exactly, beat them both. Then everything's fine. And so you figure out that whatever disagreement or dislike you had about the person was stupid to begin with. So that's how you beat the silliness out of people without even having to raise a fist. You make them. I'd be safe there. I would wear my cap backwards, sort of. There you go. And then you talk to them about your experiences in Grand Theft Auto, and and everything. Yeah, that's how. That's how that gets sorted very quickly. And if you can't sort it then they'll say, okay, it didn't work. It got worse for whatever reason. So, but generally you figure out really quick that you have to rely on that other person. Yep. And the same thing for students at university. Nope, you are not going to live with people from your community or whatever. You're going to live with different people, and you're going to learn to get along. Period. Because then I just make it, well, you know what? If you can't get along, you're on academic probation. Sort it out. What are we looking at coming up here? So we're still on our way here, and then we have a reduction. Now, that's a huge reduction from here to here. Okay, I gotta pull up some info here so we can look at our approach. LS30. We need to be at 4,700 feet. Let's verify that info. Yep, that's right on. Alright, so our looking ahead here. Oh, we're out of the snowy part here. Yeah, because I heard a lot of rumblings at schools about people wanted to segregate, and that's not a good thing. Because it's not tolerated in the military. Why should it be tolerated anywhere else? No rivers crossing over? It almost seems like they are, but... Oh, right down there, okay. Oh. No, I'll sit back with popcorn until I have to beat down the middle. Well, you have to get the jump on a mill, I reckon, Chris. I don't know. You have to, like, surprise them with a baseball bat to the back of the knees or something. Otherwise, I think you're going to be in trouble. And you better make sure you connect, because otherwise your ass is grass. Well, I was going to take a walk, but it's raining now, so I might have to wait till hopefully the rain clears up. Almost a Hicko, so we're going to have to start descending there. We'll ask for, let's go 15,000. We'll try that, and then they'll probably tell us to go right down to something else anyway. So our target altitude is 4,700. Hit the approach mode, we'll be lined up and be on the ground before we know. I'm going to run for a quick break. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you, Mick. I was just looking for that. Impeccable timing. Alright, we need to go to 15,000.
Denver Center, Froggy Tree 1 tree. Request 15,000 feet.
Froggy 313 descend and maintain 15,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Froggy Tree 13.
Thank you, Joseph. All right, we're nearly there. Actually, for the first time in ages, Chris was the first one in the chat. So Chris is the honorary first officer today. Usually it's been Addie's. Always. So Chris finally gets the right seat today. Hmm. 52, okay. So we're going to stay at 15 for quite a bit here. Yeah, you were the second one in. Normally you're the first one, Joseph, but lately you've been slacking a bit. Let's see if we have an updated altimeter reading.
Good day.
Going to 1.3.2.7 Froggy Tree 13. Denver Center, Froggy Tree 13, 15,000 feet. Froggy Tree 13, Denver Center, altimeter 30.39er. Continue to Jenner as planned.
Alright, there we are. I'm normally sitting by the toilet getting hit in the head when people go past. Oh boy. I'm not really sure what to say to that, Chris, to be honest. I'm just looking for free games. I don't know what to tell you there. Usually you can download Solitaire on your phone and play Solitaire for free. That's a free game right there. Yeah. or move the bathroom somewhere else. Something. Alright, we are on our way to there. We have 47 nautical miles, so we can go ask for 47. Well, we'd have to ask for 5,000 feet, and then we'd. Yeah, so let's ask for. Well, does it look like we're going to run into anything? Let's just go to 10 first. And we'll go just so that we're.
Denver Center, Froggy Tree 13. Request 10,000 feet. Froggy Tree 13 descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Froggy Tree 13.
It's going to be a baby game. It was called Team Sonic Racing. If you think you're going to enjoy it, what difference does it make what people may think of it, Joseph? It's your thing. If you want to play it, then play it. Doesn't matter what other people think. And I'm a big believer in this. If people make fun of you for that, then that says more about them than it does you. Just like if people want to make fun of me for playing Ark is free. Oh, I tried playing Ark. Ugh, I did not like it. No thanks. Well, do what you want to do, Joseph. It's fine. Like I said, if people are going to poke at you for streaming it or whatever, it says more about them than it does you. I always thought that went on with the autopilot, the yaw damper. Interesting. Whatever that is does not work. Interesting. How close are we now? 30 something miles. 31, almost 30. Let's go to 7,000 feet.
Denver Center, Froggy Tree 1 tree. Request 7,000 feet. Froggy Tree 1 tree descent and maintain 7,000 feet. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Froggy Tree 1 tree.
Stream what you want, Joseph. Look at what Pulse and I have streamed with the removal 1. Oh, take care, Mela. Be safe. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you as always. So, with the removal 1, I'm not sure I follow what you mean there, Mick. Yeah, you guys have streamed a lot. I would agree with that. You guys have done a lot of different stuff and showcased some really interesting games. There's no doubt about that. Welcome, Mela. Thanks for spending part of your Monday morning with us. I think we can hang here for a little while. So we're set up now, I think, in much better position for everything else that's going to happen from here on out. So it's not a long. I could actually even go to 5,000 feet from here. I think we'll be definitely set up for success. Now let's go ahead and do that.
Denver Center, Froggy Tree 1 tree. Request 5,000 feet. Froggy Tree 1 tree descent and maintain 5,000 feet. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Froggy Tree 1 tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys have had some pretty interesting things that you've done over the past, well, towards the end of last year, coming into this year for sure. All right, let's have a look at the weather. KLBF. Let's get a KLB 3027. Where are we at right now? 3039. Well, I think we're going to get an updated altimeter reading here pretty soon when we're lining up for our approach into the airport. .5 degrees Fahrenheit, North Platte. Ooh, brisk. Yeah, you guys have definitely done some interesting games. Okay, let's have a look here. All right, so that's what we got left to do, basically. What I have noticed, though, a lot of those they're not like live services, you know, where you it's a pretty straightforward beginning to end. There's no side stuff or anything really. It's, you know, other than what they tell you to do, like when you guys did the one with the mom and dad and the little girl was sad because she thought that she was the fault of them arguing or whatever. You know, it's all pretty straightforward. So there's no.
Froggy Tree 1 tree descend and maintain 4,700
There we go.
feet.
Ta-da.
Descend and maintain 4,700 feet. Froggy Tree 1 tree.
which I think it does make things go a lot quicker. That, you know, you have a story progression, you know, and there's with those, there's always a good stopping point, you know, from in the stream. So thank you, Mick. Appreciate that.
Foggy Tree 13, you are 12 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 30 approach via Lima Bravo Foxtrot transition. Clear to Lima Bravo Foxtrot. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 30 approach via Lima Bravo Foxtrot transition. Cleared to Lima Bravo Foxtrot Foggy Tree 13.
All right, let's get some flaps down, start slowing the plane down. So I always notice with multiplayer, it's easy to get kind of drawn in, and you're like, oh, I just won this match or whatever, I want to continue, you know, and then it just falls apart, you know. But with a story-driven situation, it's like there's a beginning, middle, and end, and I think it makes it easier for the audience to digest it. No pun intended. But it does keep the audience more interested, because you're doing little bits at a time, and then you're stopping, and then it's like, okay, next day or whenever we're gonna pick up and continue on this journey, and you know, it brings people back because they want to see what happens next. Alright, so we are turning our airport. Should be... Oh, there it is, right there. I see it. That's our airport. That's got to be it. It's got to be, got to be, got to be. Wait a minute. This is kind of a weird... This was not what I was expecting. I thought we were going to turn right in, but it's like we got to go to the right and then turn back around and then come back in. Okay, well. So be it. Interesting. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's zoom out just a bit here. Cursor to settle down right there. Okay, so that's what... Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, we're going to turn and then we're going to come back around and loop back in. Okay, that's what I thought that meant. Yeah, I think you guys do better with those games because there's, you know, it does bring people back to see what happens, you know, in the story next. Whereas the competitive stuff, it gets very, it can get very, what's the word I'm looking for? I can sense the tone in yours and Pulse's voices when things kind of fall apart in the competitive nature of the game. But I think you guys do well when it's like you're doing a puzzle solving sort of thing, like you did with the what was it, the story of the two of us or whatever it was. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, that's because you guys worked well together to solve the puzzles or whatever. Well, we are almost there. Go ahead and turn that off. So once we come back around and line up, I'll drop the landing gear. Drop the last set of flaps. We'll hit the approach mode and we will be on the ground. If not, we will land it ourselves if we have to. Yeah, I think that would be a good thing for your guys' channels. I enjoy that content from you two. All right, so we got to go back. I'm going to keep an eye on this because I think there's a... I'm not sure where we are in the... I'm just going to let it play out here and see if we can... So, Pan B. See that marker. All right. We're going to follow this around. We're just going to keep an eye on it in case something happens that we're...
Froggy Tree 1 Tree, you are 15 miles southeast of Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot. Froggy Tree 1 Tree. Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot, traffic Froggy Tree 1 Tree 16 miles.
Let's see, I gotta make sure we are at the right altimeter.
Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot, traffic Froggy Tree 1 Tree is on final runway tree 0 to land.
Come on. KLF. Oh. KLBF. Oops. KLBF. Let's get an updated altimeter. Come on. No, this thing is not wanting to work. There it is, 3027. All right, let's dial that in then. Make sure we are at the right altitude for our approach. All right. That should be our runway right there. Off in the distance. That should be it right there. I kind of missed the rock and stone one as well. That was fun. Well, what happened to the four of you doing that? That was a pretty good game. Now I should be able, actually, now that I think about it. No, it's not going to give me a traffic thing to. Alright, never mind. Alright, so we should be in the approach mode here in a moment. Actually, I think I'm going to hit it now. Just the once we're within distance, it should lock in. Keyword being should. There's our runway right there, so we are lined up. Got a little bit of wind, it's crosswind, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're still carrying on with that. Just we were a player short, but now everyone's all good. Oh, good. Glad to hear that. Come on, plane, you need to start descending here. Come on. Where's our... Oh, did I turn that off? No, it's on. Okay. Where's our guideline, though? Something tells me this is not going to engage. We are close enough, I think, that it should be engaging. Our path hasn't shown up as I expected to. Yep, something's not right. Alright, let's go ahead and just bring it in ourselves. That's okay. We had plenty of time to react. So for whatever reason, this ILS approach is not working. It seemed like we were way above where we should be, and I don't know if that's a bad altimeter reading or what. Okay, now it's here. It seems rather late. That's okay, we can put it on the ground. No problem. At least this time the runway is not all snowed over.
500.
Wow, the lights are floating. That doesn't seem correct here. Alright, come on, plane, settle down. Oh my god. Alright, well, we made this one. Hovered a little bit more than I was wanting to, but we're here. Luckily that was a fairly long runway if we had to hover right over the... Yeah. We'll find a place to turn off here. We'll just go all the way to the end of the runway and we'll turn off. Oh, thank you, Joseph. That wasn't too bad. It was a little bit better than the other one, but only just. Yeah. We can just turn around here. Perfect. We can let them know that we are clear of the runway. So we will take off from here tomorrow and head towards Sioux City, Iowa. It's Iowa.
Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot traffic. Froggy Tree 1 tree is clear of the runway.
We'll have a nice little flight tomorrow. 6:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK Pacific, 11:30 UK time. Almost said Pacific. On behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, including First Officer Chris, we'd like to welcome you to North Platte. Local time is 6:16 in the morning. We know and appreciate the fact that you have many options when it comes to your Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream viewing pleasures. We're glad that you chose to fly with us today. We will continue our journey tomorrow in the 350i, heading to Sioux City, and hopefully a nice ILS synchronized landing compared to what happened just now. But that's okay. We knew what to do. We had the ability to react. So it's all good. I think the altimeter readings were way off, and because I couldn't tune in the automated weather frequency and get an updated altimeter reading, I think that's what kind of threw everything off. But I could be wrong. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out today. Nice to see you all here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Today's flights. Appreciate that as well. I see a ground crew waiting for us right there. We will bring the aircraft around and park it. As long as none of these field trucks move. What does this numpty do? He starts backing up right where I want to go. You clown. Get out of my way. And there we are. And again, it does not end the flight. Terrific. Oops. Did it now? No. All right, that's going to be it for today, folks. Let's just have a look and make sure we got credit for that. I'm going to check again in a couple hours or sometime later today to see what the deal is. If we did get credit for that one, let's see. Yes, 51 minutes. So hopefully I do not lose those hours, because I'm almost at 353. I've been stuck here for some time in this 350 range. On our way to 400 is our next level, and then we'll make our way towards 500. That'll be another achievement for me. So there we are. Have a great day, folks. Enjoy your Monday morning, afternoon, evening, early Tuesday morning, wherever you may be in the world. I will see you all tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK. Until then, peace, live long, and prosper.